let's start with the next album. And the next album, actually, I want to make a folio out of it, but I already have made a binder in here. So, so you can choose. You can do a album, or you can follow along with me and make a mini folio out of this. So yeah, I am gonna tear this out. I am. I'm just gonna pull this out because I can. I did change my mind and I want this to make a folio. So there you go. Oh, all the work for nothing. Yep, I'm sorry. Take as much as you can, because we just can cover this up with a nice piece of design paper. Okay, that's that. Let's get started. Let's make a folio. And a folio, I mean, we can make pages on the left and the right side without even using a binding system. Okay, that is the idea. So let's get started. Okay guys, let's get started. I was across, my arms were across, and I was just thinking in my head what I wanted. And because this is nice and small, I don't want to that those pages that goes left and this direction, that they are bumping into each other. So I think the best way to put something in here, and then you just go here. So this folds till here, not till here, not that much at least. So, but let me first start, because I don't want to work right away in this album, because you never know if you want to add something under a page with another. You get the picture. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you it all. So what I'm gonna love to do is I work on a page. So I'm gonna make it exactly the same size as this black one that I put inside. And then also I'm gonna stay away a little bit from the edges, at least 2 millimeters, and then I'm good to go. And I also need one on the other side, so I am gonna cut right away too. And those are exactly the same size. So as I want to waste a little bit paper, but then I know for sure that I have the same size. I'm just gonna cut this out. It's just a little piece that I have now. Alright, so these two are exactly the same. Check, check, check. See, I do have plenty around it. So if I want to add a paper underneath, then I still can have that. I have the space. Okay, put this away. Now let's work on these. I'm gonna write something down, otherwise it ends up like a tag or something. Alright, let's work on that. Put one away. Let's get started. Oh, by the way, by the way, last weekend I went to a, I call that a year market, and look what I found. A nice new bracelet, and it's made of two spoons. I love it. I hope it not to get distracted, because I really can't take it off myself. My hubby put it on yesterday, and I can't take it off myself. It's so narrow. I really can't. But I hope it's not in the way or everything. I wish I could make 2 elastic bandits on it, so I can take it off when I want it and can take it on whenever I want it. So maybe that's an idea. I'm going to test that out. And otherwise I'm just going to move this a little further, so I also can have the possibility to take it off and on. But guys, I love it. They also had rings, but I also already had one. This is also a ring made of a spoon, so I already had one. So I did not buy a ring, but I did watch if they had exactly the same spoon with a ring, but I didn't. So I kept it with just this armband. This bracelet. I really like it. So cool. Yep. Alright, so if it blinks too much, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Maybe the next tutorial it's off. Okay, let's get started. What do we want at the bottom of the folio? I do like a waterfall completely at the bottom. I do love it because of the weight, and you can add extra pictures on. So let's make some. We can go all the way. Yep, we can. So a 4 3/4 is a nice size. By the other one we made 3 inch, and I think we are going to do that also. Or shall we do a little wider, a 3.5 maybe? 3.5 is a little wider. And how many can we add? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. A 10 we also can, but I think that's too much. So 9, I think. So let's make some. Makes nice. So 4 3/4 I said. I guess a 4 3/4. Yeah, I can forget. By 3.5. That's the end size. So with the 3.5 we need to cut it down 4. So a 4 3/4 by 4. If you cut that, then you are good to go for a 1/2 inch. Alright, so yep, that's my quick measurement. Make it easy. Let's cut some pages. Okay, so I have I think I have 10, but we don't need 10, I guess. But let's grab a next page before we're gonna add this, because I want my first flippable pages be on top of that, not under, but on top. So we are gonna cut a new page, same size. And I am not sure how wide, how thick. Well, can we just not guess how much do we need for the thickness of a waterfall? So the first one is a 1/2 inch, of course. How much do we need? I think a 1/8 is because we're going to add some pictures on it. So I think I'm just going to go for a 3/4. I think that's safe. Okay, fold it over. And then of course we just going to cut this the same size. So the first one is going to be the same size. And then the next one we also gonna score 1/2 inch and that 3/4. Oh my gosh, where I'm scoring? All the way down, girl. All the way down. Okay, and then this one, we just want to make it a little, just a little shorter, because this is going to be on the inside. So 1 to 2 millimeter shorter. Okay, cut it down. So this is where we're going to start with. So fold your 3/4. So we have plenty of space for the waterfall below. So actually we maybe make a new beginning on top. Oh, no, I don't know which one was the short one. I need to check that out. Which one? Well, that's also not relevant, I think. On which side you are going to put that? Well, it is. It is. Yep, it is. The one that goes to the right. I told you in the beginning that that we want our pages as much as we want to this side, and not on the side where the other side is of the album. Sometimes I want to explain things, but sometimes yeah, this is the short one, so this I want on the left side. So I'm going to start with this one. Place it down, make it nice and even with the other one. Just watch. When you are satisfied, then you can take it loose. And now we're going to take the other one. Place it down, make it even. I moved. Oh my gosh, I moved. That I don't want. Take it off while the tape is not completely dry. Oh, Diane. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Probably could take it off a little bit. Alright, this is the full one, and this is the shorter one. See, the shorter one is shorter than this fold line here. So this fits nicely over it. And then in here, we're going to make the waterfall. Yes! Okay, so I'm going to grab my first waterfall. And I'm going to place that down as straight as I can. Wiggle while you are not pushing the top. Nicely in the middle. Straight as possible. And there you go. Same thing with all the others. Peel it off. Wiggle while you can. Watch where it's straight. So, and then just go up till your hinge is going to start. And then just a little under. It really needs to bump in your next hinge. So not over, because then you get layers on layers and then you get bulk. You don't want that. So just under your hinge, okay? So that is the place we want. Punch it down, and let's go for the next one. Peel it off. Wiggle as much as you want. Make it nice straight. Then go up. Place it down. Okay, we can do this. You can go as low as you want. Each time you can check as far as you can go. If you want, maybe you have enough with 4 and want to make a pocket at the bottom. That's totally up to you guys. That's totally up to you. But I'm gonna go as far as I can go to down. Alright, See you in a second. I just added my last one, and from here I need to stop because further than this it can't go. So how many did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exactly as I measured. Here we go. You still can do the corners if you want. If you like that better. I have one left. But yeah, whatever you want, of course. You still can make a little bottom pocket. I always love to do that. Not necessary, but if you want, then you can. You can do that. Now, you know I love to do that, so I am going to do that. Just a simple... oh, this one is already fold for a little hinge. So let's just make with a leftover piece. Cut this down a little. Okay. It was a hinge. We're just going to make another one. Make this also fit nicely in between, so not overlapping the fold lines, of course. Not do that. Stay in between. Stay in between. Okay. If you want to use liquid glue or tape, that's totally up to you. Here we go. I don't want to know how deep my pocket is, but it's not necessary to know because you just can use any of your leftover pieces. I even can make it shorter if I want now, but I like the size. And the size is, for those who want to know, it's a 1/3/4. But if you have a 1.5 or a bigger one, it's totally up to you. Totally up to you what you want. What kind of size pocket you want. Place this at the bottom. I still like to use my tape. Personal use if you want. And then we're going to peel off the rest. And there you go. Simple, tiny little pocket with a waterfall. And then our first page goes this direction. This one is a shorter one. And then this goes back up. And then we have a fresh start. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, next. Okay, guys. I did cover it up with all the leftovers that I had. Even the last 2 pages I had from my second set. So I used it all just to cover up these little waterfall pages with all the last pages, and even I made 2 little tags right here at the bottom. That's it. I'm gonna leave the back of the waterfall plain, so the person who gets this can add or write something down, pictures or a nice story to write on. So that's what I covered up. Alright, now I do like that we see what we want to do next. Now I definitely know that I'm not going to do any pocket on the inside, because if you want to add pictures on here, it will be thicker. So I'm just going to decorate this, and I am not going to use all the leftover pieces because I already did here. So I want to have it plain and solid. So I am going to use my third set. I'm going to see which page fits nicely, because this is pretty busy already, and I'm just going to search for a page that fits nicely with all of this. This is a very light one, and I already use it here, so that's an option. This I already used too much, but the back can be. Okay, then we go for the black. Can be. This is also a very good opportunity. Then I would choose this one. This we also use, but then in another direction, so it looks awkward. I'm gonna use that, but it's an option. It's an option, but then the same direction. And then this one we also can use to bring the yellow back, but I think I'm gonna keep with the blue. This is an option, and this is an option to keep it light, but I think I will go for one of those two. And I go for this one. Alright, decision made. So I am gonna cover this up just plain, so you still have a nice extra page. I don't think that I can cut two. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna solve that. Yeah, of course you can put it this way, but I use this one this direction, so that looks odd. So I am gonna cut my full page. I also can flip the back a little, so you have a little playful. Okay, options. If I do this, I'm gonna split that, then I might can. Let me cut first this piece. Full size. And what if I split this in two? This is better to do with my fiskars. There we go. So I have two pieces of this. Same direction, Diane. And then I'm gonna look for, and I also can use this for the bottom. Points it back. Okay, that's not bad at all. I can use one sheet. Okay, let's just smooch the edges. Okay, this one I definitely don't need this page. I'm going to start with this one. There we go. And then I'm going to use this for the bottom. I'll cut this the same size. if I split this in two, oh yes, we are a splitting team. Go. Split this in two. Check. See, and then we now only have to find a nice border strip that makes it nice and fancy. Here we go. Okay, nice. I think I go for the ribbon to cover that up. I think that, well, I also have brown, but I really like this one. So we do the blue one. Oh, I go for this one. Okay. Yep. Oh, we still have some lace also. Okay, maybe on top of these pages, not all the way down. That's, don't fall on the ground. No, 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 no. Alright, so let's cut this. Watch your fingers if you do this. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers. Here we go. I know sometimes tape is going to be dry, so I'm also going to use some glue. And there you go. Fixed. And then you still can add a nice piece on here. For example, a nice little thing that you want. Maybe even a nice round one that you glue down here. That's also a possibility to cut out. Let's give this a go. Why not? I'm just gonna cut all these straight, not particularly in a round shape. See, looks nice. Let's glue it on. Sometimes you don't need to think too much, just do. Just do. Burnish it down nice. And there you go. I like it. I like it. Nice place for photo. You still can write something down here at the bottom. Oh yes, I like it. And the meaning is that I'm going to do the same thing on here, but I'm not sure if I need to poke something inside here, so I want to wait for that. But we're going to do exactly the same. Okay, then for here, yeah, for there we also need to have this just flat or a quite simple pocket. That might done it. Just a simple one, maybe just a nice square one. Simple. Oh, I think we can do that. I think we can do that. Yeah, that fit a nice little pocket inside. Let's make a pocket. Quite simple. Okay guys, let's just make a simple pocket. I have a leftover piece. Always use that first. Half-inch. Fold it down. Make a mark. And there we go. How was your weekend? Because for me it's Monday morning. And what did I do this weekend? What did I do? Well, there is one thing. My wash machine broke down. So, but that was Saturday. So Saturday we went getting a new one. And we installed it already, so I can back washing again. Yep, sometimes it was, by the way, still my old one that since my dad passed away in 2016. We have his washing machine. But today, well, Saturday, it broke down. So yeah, we went pretty long with it. So yes. So, oh, I think this is a nice size pocket, do you think? Cool. For those who wants to know, it's a let's say 3.5. Okay. What else? Well, I think we most of the time did, yeah, some jobs at the house that needs to be done. And oh, I also changed the, oh, how do you call that? Okay, English word for the tools where you eat from, like a fork, a knife, a spoon. Those, I don't know the word in Dutch. Of course it's bestek, but I'm missing something right here. Oh, here it goes. And it calls bestek in Dutch, but I think you all know what I mean. That drawer, that big drawer in the kitchen, where all that is, spoons, knives, forks, everything, that was pretty old. And way at the back, my knives were poking a hole in it. So it definitely needed an update. So that is also a thing that I changed. And since from the beginning that I moved in together, I have that same word. Spoons, knives and everything, and I also felt that I needed to update that, so I also got me a new word. Multiple word for spoons and knives, and that word I am too lazy to look it up. So yeah, it's brand new. So yeah, a few new things in the kitchen. And then my mom came along and she saw my new washing machine and she asked me, why do you not have that in the same room where your dryer is? That you put them on top to each other. The washing first and the dryer on top that. That's my dream. To have it in one space. And I still don't know why, because the dryer is in the old shower room, the old bathroom for my dad, in my dad's old house. So there is a connection to put a washer in there, because my old washer was standing there years when my dad lived there. So I don't know why we did not think of that. I thank you, Mom, because now my hubby is ready to move it till there. So I am very grateful. I'm still I have still no clue why we did not think of that ourselves. No clue. Oh, this is too much cutting in pieces, so that I don't want. Oh, I still have a leftover piece of this one. And that, but is that not too much? Yeah, I think that's too much. I want to move on to the next color a little bit, because we do have the same on here, so it can be done with the blue and yellow. Okay, let me think about that a little bit. Definitely gonna use this somewhere. Yeah. So if I move my washing machine to to the other bathroom, then I have my washing machine out of my kitchen, and I have an extra spot, because I don't have any basement in my kitchen. So my storage space is very, very minimum, and that's absolutely okay. I done it with with that minimum space for years. But if I have the chance for an extra cabinet, and a special one where you can put some more of your electric machines, like an air fryer or a toaster or whatsoever, because now I have that way in the other room to get the electric tools before I even can use it. So it would be awesome if I have that all in my kitchen, in that extra cabinet that we now are going to make. So yes, I'm gonna do this a little lower, because it's not completely perfect cut. So I'm gonna solve that. See, that is so off the record. It's so off. Well, that happens to me too, of course. Then I'm just gonna grab or a piece of paper or a ribbon. And for this matter, I'm gonna use the ribbon. Watch that you are not burning yourself. Watch that. I don't want to be responsible for your burnings. So just be careful doing this. Just a little, and then it will be perfect. So that's actually quite what we did for, at least for the Saturday, definitely. So that took us almost one day, and the new cabinet is not arriving just yet, of course. We ordered another cabinet for in the kitchen. But I hope soon, when it is there, then I can clean up a little and restore some cabinets. Always nice, of course, to do that. I see that I could, but then I'm just going to use this. Be careful doing this, guys. Be careful. Because it's nice on the edge, so I could make it a little shorter. Be careful with this. Be careful. Alright, now a nice background and then we are good to go. Nice catching up. Nice, not catching up, nice covering up. Yep, that's the word. Alright, now let me soak. Okay, let me search. Oh my gosh, for a nice background. I think a black-white will work nice. Or this one will be nice. This looks nice. This is a little bit too busy. This is also very nice. It suits with the yellow. Yeah, let's go for this one. Let's go for this one. And by the way, this one also looks amazing. But for now, I will go for this one. You can keep it this way or this way. For now, I will choose this direction. Best option to cut it right now. Oh, I definitely will not see this. So I'm gonna make a nice round shape. This I will see. Oh, what else? What else? What else? Well, Saturday night was nice at home. We went grocery shopping. Like every Saturday. We did not need much, so we were quickly done. Friday I went to the nail stylist. Yes, I told you already, because Friday night I did some filming. This direction. I did some filming. Sunday, yes, Sunday we went to a year market in our next village, next little town. It was not that large. I think, took us 1 hour and then we were finished already. There were some, just a small market, and they have second-hand stuff like flea market stuff. But they also had some, market stuff, like toys and phones and phone cases and all that, belts, bags, all that kind of stuff, and nice jewelries from spoons. Okay, so I'm gonna make just a simple pocket for here in. For 4 or 4 1/4 will do. First I'm gonna check a 4 1/4. Yeah, that's a nice size. 4 1/4, and then I'm just gonna cut it down a little bit so it fits. We can manage this later. Yep, I like it. Just a nice big tag in here. Okay, so that is done. This side is done. This side we have it done, but I'm not going to glue it down just yet. And then we finally can continuing. Alright. So the reason why I did some decorations, because I don't want to make it all black in all the base ready and then go decorate. I like to split that a little bit, make it a little bit more interest. Otherwise you're going to do only the black and then, oh yeah, well, I will decorate. No, I want to do that together. Alright, so let's see what's next. What's next? Okay, so we have a waterfall, we have a nice place for photos, and we have a little pocket. What's next? Oh, so much. Okay, next. Next step. Grab a new page. And let's cut this the same size. Okay, let's make a fold line. And we're gonna make again a 1/4 extra. So we're gonna score at 3/4. You're gonna build it up. Just build it up. Okay. Place it down, and we're gonna do exactly the same size, but we are not gonna cut it down. We are going to fold it down. And then we are going to score another 1/4. I hope you still can follow me. So 1/2 inch and then another 1/4. Then we're gonna measure your page. We score and we do another 1/4. Okay, so we can fold it back. Nice and straight, of course. And fold it back with another 1/4 depthness, so we can still do plenty inside. And then we need to cut it down. Let's check it out. Let me fold this for you guys. That's my 1/2 inch. Okay, so we have our 1/2 inch and our first 1/4. Then we fold this back, and now it's just a matter of time that we can cut this one same size as this. Okay, so I am just gonna lay this on this page and I'm gonna cut it down. Check, check, check if I have it correctly cut. So this comes on here, and then it looks, well, actually like a, I call that accordion style. So, but this flips to here. It all flips till here, something like that. That's the meaning. That's the meaning of all this. Okay, and we can add it on. Shall we do that later? We can do that now. Yeah, let's do it now. Otherwise I'm gonna make mistakes and I don't know exactly where what. So here we have our extra spot. Place that on this one. Nice and straight. Here we go. Okay. So we have a lot of space for here, the 1/4, and we have another 1/4 in here. Actually exactly the same as we did here. Okay, that's a little bit the idea. So we still have the space here, but I don't know how many that we can do because we still have the other part also to do. But if we have this ready, see, that looks nice already. So we still can go up and up and up till we have it all done. Alright, so this is now a little bit how it all work. Like could have go further with this one, but I do like to have, because now we have a 1/4 here and a 1/4 here, so it's nice and equal. So that is how I like it. Alright, I think I can manage this. Well, let's just wait for just a second. Okay, guys, what shall we do first? I think I go on this one. And then this is a little bit the idea. Open up. This closes down. And I also can make this up, open. So, yeah. Alright. Okay, I'll stop flipping around. Oh my goodness. Let's put something in here. Flippity flops. Yes. Okay, guys. Let's just... I want to do some flippity flops with some pockets. I think we can make them nice 4. Let's just check it out. 4, and this is 4.5. That would be a nice size. And if I downsize it a little bit, the 4, like a 3, 7, 8, then I have more space in between. But let's just check it out. I'm just gonna start with the base. So let's just cut this down. Let's make a flippity flop first. And then we're gonna cut 4.5. Okay, that would be the base, I guess. Safe base. And then we always can adjust this. Okay, let's make another one. But if you already see, if I put this here, and I'm gonna put this right along each other, is this then a 4? It is. So I'm gonna cut this just a slightly smaller. Gonna do the same thing with this one, just a slightly smaller than a 4, just a slightly. Oh, and I hope I can do that with this cutter. And if I'm just gonna take my time, then I can also cut small pieces of this. Alright, 1/2 inch also with this one. Fold it, and then I'm gonna cut it 4.5. Same with the other one. 4.5. Here we go. Okay, that is my first goal. If I put this nicely at the bottom, I am away from the fold line. This fits nice here. And then if I grab my next one, and then I have a nice opening in between. That is what I like. That is exactly what I like. And I want to make the same one on this side also. Okay, so let's just grab a new page. And I'm gonna cut this a slightly smaller than a 4. Score 1/2 inch. Cut this 4.5. Let's do that one more time. Slightly smaller than a 4. Score 1/2 inch. and cut this 4.5. Okay, all these pieces, just leave them because you can make little tags with them. Okay, now I'm gonna put this away for just a second because we're gonna work on these. So you have one left, one right, and we're gonna make a nice pocket on here. Now maybe you think, what an odd way to do that. Well, for me this is a safe way that I know that do not mess this up that much. And sometimes I do mess up quite a lot. Alright, so pockets. I'm gonna grab another piece, or if I have something left then I can use, maybe this one. See, no, I think that's not quite. Okay, so I'm just gonna, yeah, we're gonna make some pockets out of this. I think we're gonna do the long way, so maybe we can cut a few more out of this. So 1/2 inch we need. Sometimes I have a little bling idea. Why don't we have a cutting board with just a little hard piece in here, so we can only score? Because how many times do we only score and not cutting? I do love this one because it cuts and score, but I need to put it away quite a lot if I only need to score. But yeah. So how cool would it be if you have only one little piece where you can make a 1/2 inch scoring? Would be awesome. See, now I also I need to cut also. Okay. Yep. I need to cut also. Now this is still the perfect one. Who cares that I need to pick it up each time? I don't care. Okay, so I have 2 fold lines and I'm just going to cut, score. I'm gonna score the bottom, and now I can see how deep I want the pocket. I do like have a little way, 1 inch maybe. Yeah, let's do a 1 inch. So how deep is it then? This is, yeah, 4.5. So we're gonna cut this at 3.5. Ooh, yes. Cut your pocket 3.5. Maybe we can do another pocket out of the one. Oh, it's a shame. It's a shame. I only can take 2 of them, but that's okay. This is also not wide enough. Okay, so I only can make 2 pockets out of 1, but that's okay. That's okay. What size was this? See, I am so quickly. It was a 5. 5-inch cutting. Score lines. I guess both sides are score lines. Yep. Both sides are score lines. And then a bottom piece. Cutting 3.5. Well, now I'm going to cut it at 4 because I did not fold it. But if you fold it, then you can cut it 3.5, of course. And there you go. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Let's put some tape on. Let me do first 1. So I can show you a little bit. Cut the corners. Go, finish it down. Now let's see. Pocket, 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 page. Not quite. It's not quite what I was imagining, but what if I move this around it, then it will fit perfect. It's actually not planned to do it like this, but then it fits beautiful. Well, let me see these ones, the first two ones, because you know I do like to score always first instead of cutting. And if you did see what I was doing with the second pockets, I did cut first a 5-inch. Is that my fault? Let me check on my first ones, which I did not. But I did make first a fold line. Let's grab another page. And it absolutely does. See, that is why I always do first a fold line and then measure. Yep, that is the proof, guys. It's definitely the proof that I am totally not capable of of cutting without scoring first. Oh my gosh. Okay. So here we have our little pockets. Easy going. Here we go. Our first pocket ready to go. Yeah, it's quite simple. But this one, yeah, I need to adjust or I need to do it this way. But I'm gonna make 2 new ones because I don't wanna do half work. So, yep. Sorry guys, but let me prove you. I'm gonna make 2 other ones. Width first, score 1/2 inch. Put your board away. Grab your page, make a mark. Then you never ever can go wrong. Well, at least not as quickly as I just made that mistake. Fold it 3.5. Okay. Fold it 3.5. Oh yes. Okay guys, and then we are going to put the tape on. There we go. Just to prove you guys that marking is just the best way for those who are similar like me. You never ever can go wrong. Ta-da! Perfect, see? Oh yes. It's the proof, guys. It's the proof. Absolutely. I just prove it. Yes! Okay, so we're gonna make all 4 pockets. At least if you are doing the same thing as I do. And then we are good to go. And I'll come back when I have them all ready. Okay. Okay, 2 are ready. 2 more to go. Yes, 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 yes. Let's do it.